All right, what is going on, everybody? We are here to do our picks. We are doing it very late, but hey, it's better to do it late than never. So I'm gonna, you know, go over the picks that I think are gonna win. I'm gonna do this quicker than normal, and I'm gonna just tell you the spread and if I agree with it or not. I'm gonna go with Kansas City. They're at home. They don't have Keenan Allen. The Chargers want the Chargers to win because I think Herbert's a really good quarterback. Not that I mean Mahomes. I already think is top three, and I want Herbert to get in that range, and I think he's pretty good. I think the AFC West has the best quarterbacks. But now let's get to the Steelers and Patriots. I just think the Chargers are dealing with so many injuries. Their defense is good, and they could win this game. But I just think Mahomes and how he played last week, if that translates, and that means that he'll be unbeatable, especially with like how he's spreading the ball. And yeah, so let's go to Patriots versus Steelers. Patriots are 2.5 favorites, and the Steelers are at home. I'm gonna go with the Patriots coming back to win this game because they lost week one, but I do not expect Belichick to lose two in a row. He rarely does that. And yes, that is true. So I'm going to go with them. Jacksonville's going to win this game. They're at home. They always beat the Colts at home for some reason. The Colts are 3.5 favorites, so I'm going against the spread. I just think there'll be an upset here. Browns are going to beat the Jets. They're just a better team, even with Jacoby Brissett. I like the defense better. 6.5 favorites. And we don't have Zach Wilson again, and they're going to have Flacco. So, poor Jets, man. Okay, Ravens versus Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Ravens. 3.5 favorites. They're at home. I think the defense is better than Miami. Miami's offense is a little bit more electric with Tyreek Hill and all that, but I just think Lamar Jackson is going to find a way to win this game. So, Broncos versus Texans. I don't agree with the spread, but I will pick the Broncos, 10-point favorites. They didn't look so good. They looked good on Monday, but they couldn't score when they were in the red zone. And I think, the Texans defense ain't that great, and they should beat this team. If they lose to this team, I will lose all faith in the Denver Broncos. Tennessee is playing the Bills. I'm going to go with the Bills, obviously, and they're 9.5 favorites. That makes sense. They're just a better team. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis. They also have a good defense, and just Tannehill and Henry and Robert Woods and Treylon Burks, and some of those players are good, but I don't think they have enough firepower to even beat the Bills. The Bills are one of the best teams, if not the best team in football. We're going to go with the Cardinals against the Raiders. We're going to pick the Raiders. I have lost faith in the Cardinals for at least this week as well. I think the Cardinals should bounce back maybe next week, but we'll see. They play the Rams, and they always split, but the Cardinals have been playing bad. They can't afford to go down, 0-2, but I think they might. I really fear that for the Cardinals. Hopefully, they can win this game. The Raiders are favored, I believe. Yes, they are favored by 5 points. That makes sense. And could I see the Cardinals win this game? Absolutely. I'm going to go with the Bengals against the Cowboys. Cowboys don't even have Dak Prescott. They're going to be struggling, and I just think the Bengals are going to be a better team. They're going to bounce back. Burrow's going to have a better game. Yeah, and so like I said, Cowboys, all they have is Ezekiel Elliott, CeeDee Lamb, but no quarterback to really get them the ball. Cooper Rush, he can be good, but I don't think that's going to happen. With the Saints and Buccaneers, I'm picking the Saints till the Buccaneers beat the Saints. Saints are at home, and they usually beat the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are 2.5 favorites. And I don't know why. I don't think they will win that game. Panthers versus the Giants. I'm actually going to go with the Giants in this game. I know the Panthers are favorite. The Giants defense played really good at the end last game, and their offense. No, they actually changed it to the Giants being favored by 2 points, and I can't agree with that. And Baker Mayfield, he's not that great. He lost to Cleveland. I can't believe he lost that game. And I think that, it's not about Daniel Jones, but Saquon Barkley and the defense, and they will find a way to win that game. Washington versus the Lions. The Lions are 1 point favorites, but I'm going to go with Washington. I believe that Carson Wentz actually looked pretty decent last week. I know it was against Jacksonville, but I think that Carson Wentz is going to find a way to win this game. Don't believe in the Lions yet. They looked okay. Their defense couldn't stop Philly, so Terry McLaurin, he's a beast. Carson Wentz was playing well. Antonio Gibson, the Lions, they have good players too, like T.J. Hawkinson and Amari St. Brown, but just not a big fan of Jared Goff. Rams versus the Falcons, probably one of the easiest games. I'm going to go with the Rams. 10 points favorites. Even if the Falcons have a lead, I won't believe in them because they'll probably just choke it. So let's go next to the 49ers versus the Seahawks. I'm going to go with the 49ers. They're 8.5 favorites, although they looked terrible last week. I think it was more because of the elements. This game will be in San Francisco. 8.5 favorites is kind of high. I liked how Geno Smith played. Trey Lance, I'm not a big believer, but that San Francisco defense is pretty good, and I think it's better than Seattle. Man, I keep picking against Seattle, and maybe they'll keep... if they prove me wrong this game, I'm going to start picking them more. But that Broncos game was just... travesty. Bears versus the Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers. They'll bounce back. Aaron Rodgers. It's only week 1, and he usually doesn't do good in week 1. He'll bounce back, and they're 10-point favorites. I think that's high, but they own the Bears, and they will beat them. Sadly for Stay Cool and the Bears fans. We're going to go with the Eagles against the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know which team to go with on this one. Eagles are the 2-point favorites because they're at home, but I think the Vikings win. I think Kirk Cousins finds a way to win this game, although it's prime time, and he's not good in prime time. But yeah, I think the Vikings should win. They just have so much firepower. They looked really good. Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, Thielen. Kirk Cousins ain't that bad. But the Eagles could win this game. So tell me in the comments below what you think about these picks, which teams that you take. And sorry for making it late. But like I said, it's better to do the picks late than never. Is there any team that you agree with as well? Tell me the picks below that you've made. And yeah, let's go. Can't wait for, week 2 football. I'm going to be really excited for tonight's game. Chiefs versus Chargers. As you see, I picked the Chiefs, but could the Chargers win? Absolutely. They could. Will they? That remains to be seen. But I guess we will see. Now, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, let's see what happens.